So Singapore has a bit of a reputation. It's known as one of the most expensive cities in Asia. Yeah, it's true. Not everything here is cheap. But honestly, if you're gonna spend a little, you might as well spend it on things that are totally worth it, right? So in this video, I'm gonna show you my top 5 paid experiences in Singapore. The kind of stuff that might cost you a bit, but will leave you with memories you can't put a price on. 5. Gardens by the Bay. Gardens by the Bay is free to enter, but its main attractions require tickets. For our visit, we chose the Flower Dome and the Cloud Forest. A combined adult ticket for both currently costs $46, about £27. While that may feel a little steep, the experience is worth every cent. We began with the Flower Dome, a vast conservatory covering about 1.2 hectares. Inside, you'll find spectacular floral displays from across the globe, beautifully arranged in themed gardens. It's easy to lose yourself among the colors, and since we spent roughly an hour here, just strolling around and capturing photos, there are endless spots perfect for Instagram. Next, we stepped into the Cloud Forest. At first glance, the name doesn't reveal much, but the moment you walk inside, you're greeted by a 35-meter indoor waterfall, one of the tallest in the world. The scale of the space is breathtaking, filled with lush greenery, misty air, and elevated walkways that let you stroll above the clouds. It's incredible to think this oasis sits just minutes away from Singapore's busy streets. We easily spent hours exploring every corner, and it still felt like there was more to see. Both attractions were highlights of our trip, offering a surreal escape into nature right in the heart of the city. 4. CLAVI Skybar. Perched on the 57th floor of Marina Bay Sands, about 200 meters above the city, you'll find CLAVI Skybar, one of Singapore's most Instagram and TikTok famous spots. Rather than paying $28, £16 for entry to the Marina Bay Sands Sky Park observation deck, you can visit CLAVI instead. Entry is $35, £20, but the fees credited back to you in food and drink vouchers. In Singapore, that won't get you far for me. It covered a Singapore sling and a small bowl of fries, but the views more than make up for it. From the bar, you'll enjoy the same sweeping panorama as the observation deck, the Marina Bay skyline, Gardens by the Bay, and even the Singapore Strait on a clear day. I arrived just before sunset, and while it was a challenge to find a table, the golden hour views were absolutely worth it. CLAVI does get very busy, especially around sunset, so plan to arrive early if you want the best seats with uninterrupted views. 3. Universal Studios. One of Singapore's most popular attractions is Universal Studios Singapore. Chances are, if you know someone who has visited the city, they've probably shown off a few photos from here. Tickets cost $83 per person, around £48, and it's easy to see why the park draws so many visitors. We arrived right at opening and stayed until nearly 4 p.m. If you're a thrill seeker, there's no shortage of rides, theme zones, and immersive experiences to enjoy. In the morning, we were able to hop on most rides with little to no waiting. By the afternoon, though, queues grew much longer, some stretching up to 90 minutes. The best strategy is to arrive early and move quickly between rides to maximize your time. Beyond the coasters, there are plenty of shows, parades, and pop-up performances happening throughout the day, which add even more excitement. The only real downside is Singapore's tropical climate. The heat and humidity can be draining after hours outdoors. Still, despite the weather, Universal Studios Singapore is absolutely worth a visit, offering a full day of thrills and entertainment for all ages. 2. Luge. The Skyline Luge Sentosa is an activity that doesn't always get as much attention as it deserves, but it's a blast and conveniently located right next to Universal Studios Singapore. Think of it as a real-life version of Mario Kart. You hop into a gravity-powered kart and race downhill along twisting tracks, with plenty of opportunities to challenge your friends. After the ride, you'll take the Skyride chairlift back to the top, which also offers fantastic views over Sentosa Island. Tickets start at around $35-20. While that may feel pricey for a short experience, in Singapore terms it's actually pretty reasonable, and the fun factor makes it worth it. 1. Raffles Bar. The Raffles Hotel is one of Singapore's most iconic and historic landmarks. Opened in 1887, this colonial-style hotel has become synonymous with luxury and elegance, attracting royalty, celebrities, and writers over the decades. Its distinctive architecture, lush courtyards, and heritage charm make it a must-see for visitors to the city. The hotel is also home to the famous Long Bar, where the world-renowned Singapore Sling was first created in 1915 by bartender Injayam Tong Boon. Originally designed as a refreshing gin-based cocktail for a female patrons, it quickly became a symbol of Singapore's cocktail culture. The Long Bar itself retains much of its historic charm, with rattan chairs, high ceilings, and the famous tradition of tossing peanut shells onto the floor. A Singapore sling costs around $41-23 today. While that may seem steep, the true value lies in the experience, enjoying this iconic cocktail in the very place it was invented, surrounded by over a century of history and charm. And that's a wrap on our Singapore adventure. From the futuristic gardens by the bay to the sky-high views at CLAVI, thrilling rides at Universal Studios, and the iconic Skyline Luge Sentosa, Singapore is full of unforgettable experiences. Of course, we couldn't leave without sipping the original Singapore Sling at the historic Raffles Hotel. Whether it's adventure, food, or just incredible sights, Singapore truly has it all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel adventures.